Mary Poppins. Undeniably, best movie of all time. I love Mary Poppins. The best movie of all time. It returns with a disgrace to this woman's legacy. Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke's. I feel sorry for it. Sorry, Dick Van Dyke was actually in the sequel, but there you go. The best movie of all time. The Boss. You got to start building up your army now. I review this movie, you're going to be building up my army. When you review Returns, I'll be building up my army. Chimney, chim, choo. 1, 2, watch you. Chimney, chim, choo. I watch a lot of long movies. It's chimney, chim, choo. I'm as lucky to dun 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 chimney, chim choo. Nice, lovely November day. I'm still from this in November. There you are, Mary Poppins. It's Mary Poppins. Wait. Oh. God. So Mary Poppins is the greatest film of all time, and we all know that. The Boss, no. Stop trying to invade my special. This is my baby, and when this releases, Mary Poppins will be 60 years old. And the reason why there may not be that many or none Christmas decorations within quite a lot of this video, supposed to be 17th of December, is because this is my favourite film of all time. So it took quite a... I'm filming this in the middle of November, but we all know Mary Poppins is at least an amazing movie. But what makes it amazing? Is it the actors? Certainly they play a big part, but that's not all they do. It's not just the actors, it's also just the film. The entirety of everything, just a lovely, neat bow, and we all call Mary Poppins. I think it's a miracle something this good got made. The book wasn't anything special, it's a good book, but Walt Disney knew there was something special in it. He truly knew that there was just that something. And Mary Poppins that he could turn into being a great film for his children, which obviously would turn into a movie. 20 years later, production started in 1960. And I'm not going to go into the nitty gritty. Go watch the documentary Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, which is included on the original 2005 DVD and the DVD here. I think so. Yeah, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, the making of Mary Poppins, which is, that documentary is so insightful, especially how it's sad in the mid-70s. The boy who played Michael Banks, Peter Henry, he died in the 70s. The two actors, Jane and Michael, or people who played Jane and Michael Banks, were friends, but then after the movie, he took out and killed the uncle that he died at a very young age, mid-20s. Very sad film, and Mary Poppins is now a PG. Every copy from now on will have to have PG displayed on it. Why is that, you may think? It was a light racist term no one really noticed for 59 years. What, did it become more racist on the 60th year? No one cared back in the 60s. Literally someone raising his face. You see him 3 times, just, oh. Watching Mary Poppins, noticed there was a light racist term that he'd never noticed before watching it. Which, I mean, that tells you how, how light racist term definitely was. No one noticed it for nearly 60 years. It's getting quite windy out here. Well, and Mary Poppins is watch that and Saving Mr. Banks, because that film was also very insightful. Well, half it about who the original P.L. Travers, about P.L. Travers' childhood, and the other half is about actually making a movie, and that was actually what made it good. But Mary Poppins is a masterpiece. Also, it was one of the only films ever use a certain thing with a yellow screen, where they used a certain prism to deflect it, and they could literally use water. Like, imagine using water in a green screen. That is literally impossible to do. But like with yellow screen, they did it back then. I mean, really, who's genuinely watched Mary Poppins and doesn't actually like it? Who has seen Mary Poppins and doesn't like it? I don't know anyone who seriously has actually watched it at least once the whole way through and says, no, this is genuinely a bad movie. Like, I heard people say maybe it's dated, but I've never heard anyone actually say it's bad, especially with the songs. The songs are really an integral part of musicals. Take that away, and you have a great movie. With it, the best movie of all time. Just a spoonful of sugar helps medicine go down, medicine go down, medicine go down. Just a spoonful of, 'cause just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. I'm going to save the rest of that song for later. But till then, I just love the film. It is such a warm comfort film for me. Because of how genuinely good and funny, but also heartfelt the film is. Do you know what I mean? It's just that great. We all know that it is. Mary Poppins is such a great movie that the sequel actually made it worse. Action. And action. Oh. Mary Poppins is just absolute masterpiece of a movie. It truly is. Now let's go to the boss. The boss is almost certainly just building up his army, which I can bet you is going to be absolutely teeny. Action. Monsters. Is there any monsters that can help us find films? No. We're gonna have to find them just using me. Monsters, what films are there here? Let us slop. What films are there? Well, I can look through it all. What films are there? Book of Monsters. Aww. Oh, none of them are slop. Lift me up. Okay. High up. High up. Lower. You again. Bone alone. Slop. Oh. Fine, we need at least 100 more. Tail slop. Ah, get Dory. Okay. Monsters, there are no more on there. Is there no more? Book of Monsters, there are no more books. Oh, no more flop films. Made them all in the DVD case. Oh. 31. Just two lunch. I'll get those two out. 4. Yeah, Coxswain Grove. Yeah. Coxswain Grove. Get it out. I'll play with this is superheroes. Is there anything else on the next road up? Is there any more stinky rotten films up here? You. Good one, you are. The balls. Oh, you're soft. Oh, you are too. Well, you're the cash grab. Oh. Take 3. Take 4. Take 5. Take 6. 7. Yeah. That's good. The last row. Okay, and action. Oh. Okay, sugar färdig sig. Have to get you out. This one over. Oh, and sharp. Okay. So like every single film alphabetically ordered in minute details. Notice if anything has been changed. Take one. Take two. Not close enough. Take three. No. Take four. Good enough. That's good enough, that is. Take two. Close enough. We're starting to get a few. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 films. It's like a whole. Oh. Drama about how P.L. Travers actually hated patient of her book. Her book apparently is supposed to be fully live action, but because it had the animated section for penguins, and even she asked them to. She didn't trust Walt Disney. Apparently, she even hated the movie. The day she died, which is sad because many people call it one of the best movies of all time. There are debated people because it is truly an absolute classic. I mean, when you have got nothing left to say, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I just want to say that. Wow, I absolutely love it. Because maybe I truly love Mary Poppins. Such an amazing idea for a movie. Making an adaptation of a book, where the book was absolutely a masterpiece. They made the film way better than they could ever make the book. The effort has gone into it, so I started this concert. The effort has truly gone into this special. I was going to originally make a full remake of it with a budget of nothing, but I don't think I could do that. Anyway, I don't think there is another song, because the rest of the song I'm going to space out. There's way more to say about this film, because this film, what I can say is from the perspective of someone who grew up with this film, and my mum grew up with this film. My mum grew up with a VHS copy for 15 years of it, a 15-year anniversary of it. I grew up with the 40th anniversary, 45th anniversary edition of Mary Poppins from 2000. I think it was that. No. I think maybe it was the 40th anniversary. Yeah, something like that. Maybe no. I think it should be the 2013 re-release, and we bought that when that came out. But if it's that, I genuinely think that Mary Poppins is an absolutely masterpiece, because it has the best songs out of any movie ever. The songs they made in it are absolute masterpieces. So it's going to take me so long to edit. Okay. I think it's worth it. 3-part special. No, 2-part special. or 3 part, I don't know. It's worth it. I absolutely love your special. I love this movie. It deserves me to spend 10 hours on the thumbnail, which is what I am trying to do. And so I will willingly do that pixel by pixel. It's movie, because every time I watch it, I absolutely cry. It was my childhood, it was my mum's childhood. If I ever have children, it'll be their childhood. My sister's only seen it a couple of times and completely forgot about it, but mostly, but it doesn't want to watch it again. But we're going to watch it when it releases. The day it releases, we are going to watch it. It's gone. Because I absolutely adore this movie. And I know it's going to take me at least 100 hours to edit, but truly I think it deserves it. And it'll be in this story. I just can't. I don't think I'll ever be able to give it justice. Never. No matter what I would do. I don't think I could give justice to it at all ever. Because it's a movie that you cannot have justice to because it's that good. You could never have justice to it. It's just not good enough to have justice. Can't give it any justice at all. You couldn't. Truly, you couldn't. Generally, this film, everything I love, and the sequel is everything I hate about modern filmmaking. The original film, I don't care what its budget was, don't care what it made it. Should have won Best Picture, which it didn't. Some memories of this. One of my most iconic dances entirely came from Stepping Time. I haven't yet watched the movie in preparation for this video, but I've watched it a bunch of times in preparation for other videos. And I know the story off by heart. We all know the story of it. Jane and Michael Banks, annoying, troublesome children. Two annoying, troublesome children. My dad doesn't care about them that much. He's Bert, who seems like he's a homeless guy. Just tries and does other jobs to try and get some money, and each of them fails. These two troublesome kids arrive. They try and put an advert in the newspaper for a nanny. They make an advert for what would be a perfect nanny. But he rips it up, puts it in the fire. And it's taken out of the fire. And then he writes a one in the newspaper of like the nanny that would be his ideal nanny, that would be a terrible nanny. It would just be like a general like stern and don't teach kids anything really. It's terrible. And then the next day there's loads of nannies. The Mary Poppins just comes out of the sky and all of the others just disappear. And she's the only one there left. I think it's still impressive. I don't know how I did it back in the 60s. They attached all of them to cranes. We must have bought every crane in America. There was like 100 actors in that scene. if they did yellow screen, that must have been really impressive, honestly. Did them all separately in yellow screen? Because this effect looks actually realistic, like something else, like, I don't even know, it looks real. If it is that kind of effect, it's been absolutely amazing. It was a crane, it was even more impressive. I haven't seen all behind the scenes yet. And generally, Mary Poppins, that scene is so impressive. And then after that, they're like, okay, you got the job. And they're like, clean up the nursery, you need to. And they're like, oh, I don't know how it's for you. It's like, in every game, in every job, there's an element of fun. You find that fun? It's a game. And start singing one of the best songs in cinematic history. And also cleaning the nursery, but you slide up and down the banisters and go outside. And then they go into like this go to this park, and there's like, oh, Bert's like, oh, today I'm drawing pictures. Like, where do you want to go? And he's like, yeah, snap, turn around, like being absolutely bonkers. And then like, she's like, oh, can't stop overcomplicating it. And they're just all going together. Like, it's like showing that Bert was probably one of the kids that she did when he was younger, which sadly he's now homeless, but kind of stuff happened. Like, it looks like he would be a homeless person. You know what I mean? Like, and also then there's like basically when they go into the painting world and they're like, it's the lovely holiday with Mary, and they're all singing like another amazing song in cinematic history, another absolute masterpiece. And then they sit down, have some food, and then go meet the children at the merry-go-round and start having a race against real horses, like, but animated. And we're like, what the heck? And then there's a fox, and we're like, what? And like, they literally go off a merry-go-round, start going around, and they're real. And like, wow, that must have been an impressive thing to do, the actual real, you know, horses, and get that in. That must have been absolutely impressive to do that. And after that, and then after that, they sing the amazing song that I just sang there. And then it starts raining though. And like, they win the race. And then like, after that, they go home. And then then she sings Feed the Bird, which I just sang before that, which is another amazing one. You know? And wow, it is absolutely amazing. And then they go to bed, and the next day they go up and do, the next day they go to the bank, but they hate it, and the man tries and steals his tuppence when he wants to pay. He wants to get some bird feed. doesn't let him. He makes him put it in a bank account. But then they hate it and they try and run away and they meet Bert again. He's chimney sweeping and then they meet up with Mary Poppins and they're chimney sweeping and then the dancing is absolutely amazing. The effects are even better here. And then they all start chimney sweeping their house and they're like, oh yeah, hello governor. And it's like absolutely amazing. And then I think the next day is like the last day with Mary Poppins, right? I don't know, they go to like, I don't know when it is, then they go to like the tea party on the ceiling. Do that as well, and then like after that, we do all yes, and then Mary Poppins like last day, and they've all gotten better. And what ended up happening is the next day, she's like goodbye, and then she says goodbye. The man's like, I'm sorry, because Mary Poppins talks to the dad, and he's like, make it up to him. What did he spend the tuppence on? A kite. Goes and flies it. I think the thing is over, but goodbye. Oh, become months. What the dear? Well, I know what things do. Let's go to a place where they had the keys to the room or the garage where he keeps his boat. So we'll get the how we unlock it once we get to the garage. Okay. Won't we out? Good. Oh, you're Saturday. Let's go down there and all these trash films as well. Is there a vehicle to spawn? If you're lucky with how you build it cleverly and cheaply. Okay. And what page is the evil in it now? Where is that? Ah. I conjure your spell to build the evil bell. I like it built, like the benevolent bill. I need to make it elaborate, feeling the blood. But the thing is, once you get it, it's elaborate. Poof. Built. Come on, monsters. A bit faster. Come on, you can do this. Oh. Yeah. Oh, oh. Oh. Come on. You can go. Oh. Sorry, it's locked. I'm gonna have to drop you here. I'm gonna have to drop this lock off. I have to go down all the way there with you. This might make it actually harder. Now we haven't got. Oh, another step. Oh, come on, monsters. Actually push. Oh, I think. Oh, we're losing monsters. Oh, they're no longer pushing. Come on, monsters. Guys, come on. The monsters left. It's just me and the book of monsters now. And the monsters are. Oh, this is the easy bit. Whoa. Oh, we're starting to get there. We're still here. Oh, it's flies! Get away, flies! Come on, I know I'm an evil mastermind. So is the book of monsters. But I know I'll show you turning to the end after you eat enough books. But I know you monsters isn't real. I know you're not truly a book of monsters. There's something. It's not that much hard. Give me 10 there. Oh. Yeah. You. No, and keep the keys to the garage, and I will never let them go. I can never let go. And I will never let them go. Oh, oh. We'll never let them go. Oh, oh, oh. Well, you got me, well, you got to see. I'll never ever let them go. Oh no, that was a mistake. Screw you! Da da da! You got the keys, goodbye. Easy, it's been. What? Oh, are you a guardian? Are you a guardian? How? You just said the other thing you were a guardian of. I work in mysterious ways. Every day really I lay. I birds lay eggs. I lay DVDs and Blu-rays. But in this place that I call home, we will get destroyed alone. Well, goodbye, little baby, 'cause I want to say goodbye. But baby, I may smash you, so goodbye. Now, Book of Monsters, is there any monster you can help me destroy this? I haven't got my Book of Destruction. Oh. It's taking an hour to load. DVD cases. Get them, scram! Let's scram! Yeah. Let's go! Let's scram it! Oh, yeah, he had to. Oh, he must have had to take whole stand thing. Alright. Okay. Oh. Now let's go back to James. We got the files now. Oh, where's the stick to the Bobby? Yep, there it is. I mean, the Book of Monsters. Then we've also got a very useful phone. Oh, we're still lapping it. But before we do, I'm just going to have a quick look around the Blu-rays for Slop. There'll be less, because I usually try and get good movies. And remaining of the DVDs. But, BFG Slop. I won't be here before. This is 2016. That Batman film. Even though I love it, even though I know James loves it. No, stop playing. Right, the Apes. Old Slop. Witches. Okay. What do you say? You said BFG. Don't remember 4. I know James loves that Batman movie, even though he knows, and we both know it's slop. Oh, he forgot to hang up on his return because that one he considers it slop. So do I, but no, a lot of people don't. Or witches, was there anything else? No, I think that was all of them. Only 6 to add to a pile, which has now become. Oh yeah, there's also Toy Story. There's also Ice Age 2, 3, 4, and A Man of Christmas, which he forgot to mention somehow. Don't get how. Take 1. Take 2. No, take. Oh, stop it. Take 1 is ruined. New. Doesn't matter the rest of them. Take 2. Take 2 is ruined. Take 3. And take 3 is ruined. It's going to be so much harder than most people expect. Take 4. Take 4 is ruined. Take 5 is ruined. Take 6 was it? It just well, maybe it could be easier, you know. Aha! Now it's darkened, but for files, we need to go a bit dark for you. Slop search it. Yes, my master. Slop. slop. Slop and slop. So much slop in here. You could try to take over the mom's body. What? Why am I down with monsters? Monsters taking over my body. I know I have. It's just that is nearly slop, but not quite that bad. Slop. 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 The sloppiest slop in the universe. You don't slop, none of you are slop. Sloppity, sloppity, slop up. With the sloppiest land of dreams, and the slop runs deep like wine. Where I go disease, I'm no longer a mortal, terrible blue. Lots and lots of slop. I'm now an absolute masterpiece. Dreams that look mott. And movie dreams that the slop my seams. There's way more slop you didn't top. And I've made all the Zeke. Here's sloppity slop. About to pop off the clop. The sloppitiest slop that you've ever popped. Slop at clop from the ancient top. All of dream, then slop of my seams. It's slop by the bucket, it's slop by the dreams. It runs like many waterfalls that you have never seen. Slop, slippity, slappity slop, you got over top. The toppiest of gloppiest, the biggest of the slop. Up and then the slop goes sloppity and gets sloppity. Way that you get sloppy makes all yes make a change. The sloppity, sloppity, you are. The more that you make since I dream of who you are. Then slop of all the top, and then the slop fight back again in the slop they bop. But there's a little more slop you can get. You know, book, you can't even spawn monsters anymore. I had that power. I just had it. One of the biggest differences Mary Poppins between Mary Poppins and other Disney movies. Disney always goes on about the Disney magic. This film is full of Disney magic and Disney Blu-ray and Disney DVD or whatever it is. You're like, oh, you're supposed to go back and vote. But most of those original movies, they have magic. We may have had little magic tricks. More than fun certainly had no magic, no charm. That's what Mary Poppins Returns is. But the original Mary Poppins, out of any movie I've ever seen, has the most magic out of any movie I've ever seen. There's no movie with as much magic as Mary Poppins does. The animated ones are the ones they always go on the magic for, but the magic is not in the animated ones. No. It's in the original live action. Green screen didn't exist. I found out how they made Mary Poppins with a really interesting, unique sodium vapor process, and it is fascinating. It's so interesting. The film was a passion project. It wasn't made to make money. It did make money, but someone spent 20 years nearly try and get rights. That is not trying to take money. That is a passion project. That is love. That is what you pour your love and your heart and soul into. Not just a money maker. It did get Oscar, nominated for loads of Oscars. It wasn't an Oscar bait. It definitely wasn't. Every actor in it was cast perfectly. Cannot see any of the other people in any other roles. Yeah. Did in the sequel. But they could have, the children could have been in the same role. No, they couldn't have. Even when you hear that glance, because the kid died. If they ever made a sequel, it would have made the most sense to do the sequel. Only a couple of years after the original. But even then, it wouldn't make much sense. I don't think they could have made a sequel. But for one reason, the person who made the books hated it, so should have let them make a sequel. Disney classic for a reason. Unlike the animated films that are just science and maths. No, this one is straight up black magic. I've never seen a movie with this much magic and passion in it. It is the perfect movie. I'm getting the Steelbook for Christmas, but so I can't show off here. But Mary Poppins, my life. It was one of my first movies I ever watched. I think it might have been third or fourth. But even that, films I can watch later in life, still great. But this one, connection to me. The Lego Movie is an amazing movie, but it was a cash grab. It's the most heartfelt cash grab possible, but it was still a cash grab. Monty Python were hilarious and passion projects by your friends, but a bit dated and sometimes can be a bit gruesome. Maybe I might not get every joke. You know? Hundreds of Beavers. It is hilarious, but it would have actually been better in colour. I just feel like the only reason why I like Laurel and Hardy filmed in black and white instead of colour is because it was shot in black and white. If it was shot in colour, I would watch the colour versions every day, even if they fit black and white more. Don't think a film can fit black and white more. I would rather watch a film in colour. If they made a film colour and black and white, it's kind of a bit annoying, but no. But no, Laurel and Hardy are hilarious, but can be a bit dated sometimes, even if they are like absolutely amazing. But Muppet movie? What's wrong with that? It may be an absolute masterpiece, passion project, Jim Henson and everyone else, the original Muppet movie, but it doesn't feel right. It is a classic, it is amazing, it doesn't feel right though. Because really, it's a masterpiece, yeah, but it can't be the best movie of all time. No matter how good it is, it's not, doesn't have as big of a purpose. You can tell they put their heart and soul into it. But Jim Henson wanted to make that, but that wasn't his life goal. Well, Mary Poppins was truly one of Walt Disney's things. Like, before I will die, I will make it. He certainly did. 2 years later, 2 or 3 years later, he died. The film shows though, the magic, it is insane. The magic is just off the charts. I don't know what else to say about it. I love this film, my heart and soul. I've created dances entirely for it. And then memories of me trying to learn supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. But the film is just, I don't know what else to say. It's just, it's different. really hits different, it does. I don't know how, it just does. No movie that hits like Mary Poppins. The others may be as good. They don't hit as hard though. They don't feel as special. They aren't as full of magic. Even though I do hate Disney, and I've been on track many times saying I hate Disney, because I do. But Disney, they're making a good movie. I would say it's a good movie. I'm not gonna lie. I do hate the company, but I don't even do that much. But if they make a good movie, I will say it's good. This one, Mary Poppins, is Walt Disney's favourite movie of all time. And I agree with him. It really should be. Now, spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Medicine go down. Medicine go down. As Mary Poppins once said, every chore is an element of fun. Find it fun and it's a game. Send it soaring. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Send it soaring. Let's go fly a kite up where the air is clear. Let's go fly a kite. Send it soaring. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest. Send it where the air is clear. Let's go fly a kite. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Send it soaring up where the air is clear. It is never up. Send it soaring. Oh, stuck there, are you? Send it did go up to the highest height it could. I mean, oh, we did send it soaring